Welcome to A Journey Within, where we explore the power of the mind and the art of staying present. The mind is a vast and incredible landscape, capable of creating breathtaking beauty and crippling fear. It's easy to get lost in its depths, especially when worry takes the wheel. Worrying doesn't just steal your peace, it robs you of the joy that exists right here, right now. It pulls you from the present moment, the only place where life truly unfolds, and traps you in a cycle of what-ifs and anxieties. But what if I told you, you have the power to take it back? Today, we're diving into 5 transformative techniques to free yourself from the chains of worry. These are practices rooted in ancient wisdom and modern science, designed to empower you to reclaim your inner peace. This isn't about erasing worry completely, but about changing your relationship with it. Sit back, breathe, and let's begin. Our minds are incredible instruments capable of astonishing feats of creativity and problem-solving. But they can also be our own worst enemies, prone to wandering down paths of worry and anxiety. Like a butterfly flitting from flower to flower, the mind rarely stays still, often drawn to the very thoughts that cause us pain. We dwell on past mistakes, replaying scenarios that we can no longer change. We fret over future uncertainties, building castles of anxiety on foundations of what if. This incessant mental chatter pulls us away from the present moment, the only place where peace and joy reside. Grounding ourselves is about gently guiding the butterfly of our minds back to the present flower, anchoring ourselves to the now. This isn't about stopping our thoughts, but about choosing where we place our attention. It's about shifting our focus from the swirling vortex of worries to the steadiness of the present moment. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and feel the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs with life. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe. Feel the ground beneath you, solid and supportive. This is grounding. It's about connecting with your senses, with the physical world around you. Notice the sounds around you, the chirping of birds, the distant hum of traffic, the gentle rustling of leaves. Each sound is an anchor, pulling you deeper into the present moment. As you focus on these sensations, you'll notice that your worries haven't disappeared entirely. They may still linger in the background, but they no longer have the power to consume you. You are no longer lost in the labyrinth of your thoughts. You are present, grounded, and aware. This is the power of grounding. It allows you to observe your worries without getting swept away by their current. Grounding is a practice, and like any practice, it requires conscious effort and repetition. The more you bring yourself back to the present moment, the easier it becomes to find your footing amidst the storms of worry. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the awareness that witnesses the ebb and flow of your mental landscape. When you ground yourself, you reclaim your power as the observer, choosing where to direct your attention. The present moment is always available to you, a sanctuary of peace amidst the chaos of the mind. It's in the gentle breeze against your skin, in the warmth of the sun on your face, in the simple act of taking a deep breath. Ground yourself in these sensations and you'll find that worry loses its grip, replaced by the quiet strength of being present. Our breath is the bridge between our physical and mental states. It's the rhythm of life itself, a constant reminder of our existence in this very moment. Yet, how often do we take our breath for granted, letting it slip by unnoticed as we get caught in the whirlwind of our thoughts? Deep, conscious breathing is one of the most powerful tools we possess to combat worry and anxiety. It's a direct line to our nervous system, allowing us to calm the storms of the mind and cultivate a sense of inner peace. When we breathe deeply, we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, our body's natural relaxation response. This activation triggers a cascade of physiological changes that counteract the stress response. Our heart rate slows, our muscles relax, and our minds become calmer and clearer. It's like hitting the reset button on our internal system, allowing us to approach our worries from a place of greater peace and composure. Next time you feel the grip of worry tightening, remember to breathe. It's the simplest yet most profound act of self-care you can offer yourself in those moments. Find a comfortable position, whether it's sitting upright with your spine straight or lying down with your arms resting by your side. Close your eyes gently and bring your attention to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale without trying to change it in any way. Now begin to deepen your breath. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, allowing your belly to expand like a balloon filling with air. Feel the coolness of the air as it enters your nostrils, traveling down your throat and filling your lungs. As you exhale, release the breath slowly and completely through your mouth, allowing your belly to gently contract. Imagine you're releasing any tension, stress, or worry with each exhale. Visualize these negative emotions leaving your body with every breath, dissolving into the air around you. Continue this deep, conscious breathing for a few minutes, focusing solely on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Our minds are incredible things. They have the power to create, to dream, to love. But they can also be our own worst enemy, trapping us in cycles of worry and fear. You see, worry thrives on our attention. It whispers doubts and paints worst-case scenarios, hoping to keep us small and afraid. But here's the secret. We don't have to listen. Think of your thoughts as guests at a party. Some are welcome, bringing joy and inspiration. Others, like worry, are uninvited, bringing negativity and doubt. You wouldn't let an unwelcome guest take over your home, would you? So why give worry that power over your mind? It's time to reclaim your peace by challenging the thoughts that no longer serve you. When a worrying thought arises, don't just accept it as truth. Instead, pause and ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it based in reality, or is it fueled by fear? Often you'll find that your worries are nothing more than illusions, stories your mind has created to keep you safe from imagined threats. But true peace isn't found in hiding from life. It's found in facing it with courage and clarity. Imagine holding a magnifying glass up to a worry. As you examine it closely, you begin to see its flaws, its inconsistencies. It shrinks, loses its power, and eventually fades away under the light of your awareness. This is the power of questioning your thoughts. It allows you to separate truth from fiction, to see worry for what it is. A temporary visitor, not a permanent resident in your mind. One of the most liberating practices in life is learning to distinguish between what you can control and what you can't. When you focus your energy on what you can influence, your actions, your responses, your mindset, you reclaim your power. When a worry arises about something outside your control, acknowledge it without judgment. Then, gently release it. Visualize handing it over to the universe, trusting that whatever happens, you have the strength to navigate it. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the witness, the one with the power to choose which thoughts you entertain and which ones you let go of. As you practice challenging your thoughts and releasing what you can't control, you'll find that peace is not something you chase, but something you cultivate from within. Our minds can be like mischievous monkeys, swinging from one worry to another, never finding a moment of stillness. This constant state of anxiety can leave us feeling drained, exhausted, and disconnected from the beauty of the present moment. But remember, you're not your worries, and you have the power to reclaim your peace. One powerful technique I learned during my time studying ancient wisdom is the practice of setting aside worry time. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's about creating a dedicated space for your worries rather than letting them consume your entire day. Think of it like this. Imagine having a special room in your house where you allow yourself to worry for, say, 30 minutes each day. You can go into that room, close the door, and let those worries flow freely. But once those 30 minutes are up, you leave the room and those worries behind. This practice is about creating healthy boundaries around your anxiety, preventing it from seeping into every aspect of your life. It's about reclaiming your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Jay, how can I possibly confine my worries to a specific time? Trust me, I understand the skepticism. But like any new habit, it takes practice, patience, and a belief in your own ability to cultivate inner peace. Start by choosing a time each day that works best for you. It could be early in the morning, during your lunch break, or even right before bed. The key is to be consistent. Write it down in your journal, set a reminder on your phone. Make it a non-negotiable appointment with yourself. During your designated worry time, allow yourself to fully experience those anxious thoughts without judgment. Acknowledge them, explore them, and then gently release them. You might find it helpful to write down your worries in a journal or simply speak them out loud. Remember, the goal here isn't to suppress your worries altogether, but rather to create a structured and contained space for them to exist without overwhelming your entire day. As you become more comfortable with this practice, you'll notice a shift in your relationship with worry. Instead of feeling like a constant undercurrent of anxiety, you'll start to see your worries as temporary visitors, thoughts that come and go rather than defining forces in your life. Outside of your designated worry time, make a conscious effort to redirect your attention to the present moment. Engage in activities that bring you joy, connect with loved ones, or simply focus on the simple act of breathing. The more you practice setting aside worry time, the more you'll realize that you have the power to choose how you respond to anxiety. You can choose to let it consume you, or you can choose to create healthy boundaries and reclaim your peace. Remember, you are not your worries. You are a powerful being with the ability to cultivate inner calm and live a life filled with joy, purpose, and presence. In a world that often celebrates perfection, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-criticism and doubt. We set unrealistic expectations for ourselves, then berate ourselves when we inevitably fall short. But what if I told you that true peace comes not from striving for an unattainable ideal, but from embracing the perfectly imperfect beings we are? Self-compassion is the radical act of extending the same kindness and understanding to ourselves that we so readily offer to others. It's about recognizing that we are all works in progress, navigating the complexities of life with our own unique strengths and vulnerabilities. When we practice self-compassion, we create a space for growth, healing and acceptance. We allow ourselves to make mistakes, learn from them, and move forward with greater wisdom and resilience. We break free from the chains of self-judgment and step into a world of possibility and peace. Imagine for a moment that you're talking to a dear friend who is struggling with worry and anxiety. What would you say to them? Would you criticize them for their imperfections? Or would you offer them words of comfort, encouragement and support? Now, imagine extending that same level of kindness and compassion to yourself. Instead of berating yourself for every anxious thought or perceived failure, treat yourself with the same gentleness and understanding that you would offer to someone you love. Remember, you are human, and being human means experiencing a full spectrum of emotions: joy, sadness, fear, and yes, even worry. These emotions are not signs of weakness, but rather reminders of our shared humanity, our capacity for growth, and our potential for profound connection. Self-compassion is not a one-time act, but rather an ongoing practice, a journey of self-discovery, acceptance, and love. It's about cultivating a deep sense of inner kindness that allows us to navigate life's challenges with grace, resilience, and a deep knowing that we are worthy of peace, love, and belonging. So the next time you find yourself spiraling into self-criticism or overwhelmed by worry, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, and remind yourself that you are worthy of compassion, just as you are. Embrace the perfectly imperfect journey of you. Celebrate your strengths, learn from your challenges, and never underestimate the power of self-compassion to guide you towards a life filled with peace, joy, and an unshakable sense of inner knowing. As the sun begins its descent, painting the sky in hues of orange, pink, and purple, let us take a moment to reflect on the journey we've shared today. We've explored the power of staying present, of grounding ourselves in the here and now, and of recognizing that worry, while a natural part of the human experience, doesn't have to control our lives. Today, we've taken a step together, a step toward reclaiming your peace and mastering the art of staying present. Remember, worry is a thief, but you have the power to lock the door. Practice these techniques, and over time, you'll find that peace isn't a destination, it's a state of being. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue this journey together, building a community where we can all find peace, one breath at a time.